Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. Let's do the Bad Batch one really quickly for about 10 minutes and then I'll call it a night, probably. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. So let's I'll be a little hide and seek here, find out the where they have the first episode at. Yeah, I love how I just literally have no way of knowing which one's which pretty much, but um okay, this is gonna be fun. So yeah, I don't even know. Like I know some of these episodes. Um this is like the last one. Okay, this is probably the first episode, yeah. I would assume. That goes there. This is the second episode. Uh Next up is the one where they killed the innocent civilians. Which probably isn't a good way to describe it, but yeah, I'm not wrong, am I? It might be this one. Then we had Fennec Shand, Rancor. This is coming off the memory of someone that hasn't watched this in like 3 years, by the way. So it's pretty impressive on my part. Um, the one with the two sisters or whatever that no one likes. Just being honest here. Then there's the one with the inhibitor chips. Where is that at? Where are inhibitor chips at? Okay, this is it. Then we got one of the best episodes of the entire show, followed by the other Cad Bane episode. These ones are basically all in order, I want to say. Nope, maybe not. Almost. One of the best episodes of the entire show. Yo, okay. We're back. Or not. I love the jump scare where it's like the stream cuts out for 10 minutes and then it's just my face right in front of the camera. With that said, okay. We're back. The grind continues. So, I know we had a filler episode after that one. Let me find that real quick. Where's that episode at? I know, you know the one I'm talking about though. It's like, because this one's here, then this one, then this one. There's one we're missing right here though. Actually, most of these are kind of in order, is the weird thing. Because that one's there, then it's that one, then it's that one. Then I don't know what goes here at all. Like, I don't know what half of these are, now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, that one's there, that one's there. This one, okay. I kind of know what I'm watching. I thought this was I thought he died in the same episode as, like, when this happened. Maybe I'm tripping, though. This was episode 10. Maybe it was 9. Don't know. This was... Guess it was this one. It's here. This one's here. This one's here. This one's here. Bro, I'm just trying to order these right now. Then it was like, I feel like this was the 10th episode. It was a really bad one too, remember that. And there's this one which was like kind of good, kind of bad at the same time. I think it was in that order, I don't know though. That one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Okay, that should be everything. So is this actually the right place? It just feels like that's the wrong picture for that one, but okay. I don't even remember what happened with that. So yeah, I'm just gonna speedrun this really quickly. So episode 1, the pilot, was a magnificent episode. I got really good. I don't think I'd say amazing, but that Clone Wars montage at the beginning, the Revenge of the Sith montage was great. The stuff on Collar with Order 66 and Kanan Jarrus and Depa Billaba was great. And the whole episode was really enjoyable, so it's definitely really good. Again, I haven't watched it in many years, but we'll assume my opinion's still very fresh. This one's okay. I don't remember anything significantly good about that whatsoever, so we'll say okay. This one was like the same exact thing. It was a little bit better because we had that stuff with Crosshair was awesome, but the stuff with the Bad Batch was really mid, so it goes there as well. Fennec Shand episode, like almost good, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we could say good. This one is just like bad, straight up. Like they just, oh, I guess they introduced us kind of cool, but then it was like Rancor, how cool. This one, I want to put it in trash just because like the sisters, the twins showed up, but we'll say bad. I mean, they're not that bad. It's just like in season 7, they were so annoying. Clone Wars is like the best show ever. I feel bad putting that there, but it's kind of true though. Not gonna lie. Anyway, um, it's weird the stream does. It's like completely fine, and then it goes to that and it just completely cuts out. But yeah, should be working now, maybe. Um, assuming that is working, we are now on episode 6. I'm gonna go even faster on these because like I just don't have a lot of time. Captain Rex here. That was good, I guess, because we got to see the inhibitor chips more. Captain Rex was in there, which is great as always. And I remember Wrecker was going crazy in that one, and that was the first time I actually saw Bracca, whatever it's called. I think it's Bracca, because I had not played Jedi Fallen Order at that point. Like that's weird to think. This show was so old back then. That was a year and like a year and a half before I even started playing Jedi Survivor. I mean, I'm just thinking about my life right now. Like in really like thinking about the different Star Wars shows and stuff and how they relate to my. It's just weird because it's like I remember this one. I was in like 8th grade when season 1 of this came out, or just going into 8th grade, and then it was like, um, yeah, obviously I was playing like Jedi Fallen Order last year. I would have been 9th grade, so yeah, I don't know. That one is a good episode though. Next up is probably our first amazing one. Now, this will blow your mind as to why, but certain character shows up in here called Cad Bane, Oppenheimer. Now Cad Bane's in here, and his reveal was awesome. They did a great job with him. I believe Corey Burton came back for him, and he was great at the voice acting as always. So he's definitely that episode's like before Cad Bane shows up is already like the best episode of the season because it's just really action packed and like tension and like they're actually progressing the story for once. So yeah, no, definitely one of the best episodes of the show. Probably isn't that good, but the fact that we get to see Cad Bane and Fennec Shand fight already makes it amazing for me, and I love Cad Bane, so that is gonna go there. Probably not that great of an episode, but and the fact that Fennec beat him is like one of the stupidest things I've ever seen, but whatever. Sorely, actually, turns out that's the. I just did the thing. I did the actually. Nah, it's just because Cad Bane's like supposed to be the most powerful bounty hunter in the galaxy at the time. and probably for the next 5 years or so in the timeline. So it was a little bit dumb. I thought it was okay. Like season. Let's check on this. Check on this. Okay. Are we back yet? Are we back yet? Is the stream going to stop having a seizure? Is the real question. So, now maybe it isn't having. Maybe it isn't done having a seizure. Damn. Okay, it might be working now. Amazing is two cat. Yeah. Okay. This might be wild, right? But hear me out here. Um. First of all, what's up, Emperor of Mankind? I appreciate you coming to this stream. No one watches these anymore, bro. Probably because I stopped doing it for a while, but let me turn that off. Yeah, no, let me hear me out, hear me out. Episode 8. This one was a great episode before he showed up. Before he showed up, it was already the best episode of the season so far. And when he showed up, it just like got better. And then this one, okay, I hear you out. This one's probably here. It shouldn't be here, but thing is, Cad Bane's in it, and we got to see him fighting, and that's pretty cool. So we're gonna go with amazing on that one. Okay, I feel like that's pretty fair right there. And if it makes you feel better, I'm putting the 2 Ryloth episodes also in amazing because they were really good. Okay, they're probably not amazing, but for the sake of this show, we'll put them there. Hauser was awesome, and this is why I like season 1 more than season 2, because there was like 4 episodes in a row that were just randomly like Clone Wars like level of quality in there. So yeah, no, those are all some really good episodes. And then we had this one, which is just bad. It's weird how both seasons have this thing where they do a bunch of really cool stuff in the middle, and they have a couple really cool episodes at the finale, and then episode 13 is always just like the worst filler imaginable. But yeah, that one's pretty bad. This one was cool. I never liked it too much. It's like, I don't think it's that great of an episode. We got to see the TK Troopers, we got to see Gregor, we got to see Scorch, yeah, and he sucked because Dave Filoni doesn't know anything about the Republic Commandos. He really fumbled the bag on that one, but I'll go okay. It wasn't that good of an episode. I mean, I wouldn't even put it good. It's just not good enough for that. This one, I think we... Are we back? Okay. Y'all can't even see my chain from here. but there it is. It's a very nice chain. So, this one I believe, because I remember the finale with season 1 was the kind of thing where like one of them was really good and one of them was not that good. That one is S tier, I want to say. It was a really good one. I'm probably going way too like generous with them. Rather than the large numbers of Republic forces working together and the leaders the Jedi caring for the clones, it shows the opposite where there were now now few and dying. Caring leaders now cold. Yeah, that's true. It is. It does a great job with like just reversing it, like you said, where it's like the clones are such good people. They're so funny and saving the galaxy, and we usually see them as the good guys. But then here, everyone is stormtroopers and imperial officers, and it's just that's probably the best thing we've seen about the Bad Batch is that early stage of the Empire where we actually get to see it transition from Bad Batch or from Republic to Empire, not Bad Batch, but yeah. Anyway, this one's S tier, really good. And then I remember the actual finale or the part 2 of that arc was not nearly as good. It was like okay, you know. We got to see Crosshair working with him a little bit, but it was pretty mid, honestly. I think we had that one droid from the Fives arc was in here again, but based off of this, but not that great, all things considered. Then we have season 2. Now, everyone says that season 2 is so much better, but here's the thing. No. I'm just going to go through these pretty quickly because, like, it's just not true. I mean, like, look at season 1. Yes, there's a lot of, like, filler and stuff, and yeah. We had these episodes at the top, and then also we had, like, I don't know. We'll see. It could be right, actually, but I feel like that's not even true, that season 1's better. Did I rank these? Not really. I guess I should. This is more of a ranking. I actually rank these the way they're supposed to be. I think I'm just making a video out of this one was pretty good, I guess. It was like barely good. The first 2 episodes, I remember watching season 2, and you kind of expected to just. The problem I had with season 2 was it just like. The good stuff is admittedly about as good as season 1, if not better. But rather than getting better overall, they had just as much filler, and it was like admittedly the same, but slightly worse than season 1, the filler stuff. And that's just how I feel about that season. Yeah, now you had Tech dying, and you had some really great episodes, but you also had just as much filler, and it wasn't even as good as in season 1. So yeah. Anyway, this one's S tier, one of the best episodes we've ever gotten, really. In the show, might be my favorite. On like of all of them, might be my favorite. It's a really good one. This one's the bottom of S tier, if even that. So is this one's not that good either. And then I don't know which Ryloth episode's which, but like these 2 are definitely up there. The Ryloth episodes were so good, dude. Then we have the Racer one. I actually kind of like this one. I just thought it was like a fun little concept there, so I didn't mind it too much. I'll put that one at the top. It was kind of enjoyable. When they like went through Dooku's office and stuff, that was kind of cool. Racer one, yeah, I like that one. That one was like, I could even put it up there. Like just a filler one, but a little more enjoyable than most of them. This one, I didn't like that one that much. I get that they had the robot thing, and I get the Indiana Jones stuff, but came here to watch Star Wars, not Indiana Jones, so, don't care that much. I'd even go meh. It's like not a good episode. The Gungi episode, I always forget how to say his name, but Gungi, I don't think it's Gungi, I don't know. This is one of those episodes where like it should have been really good. I don't know. It was good, but it was not really good. There's like no way you could convince me that this is really good or amazing at all. It was just pretty much about what we expect in this show. That's the thing, is it's like episodes like this where it's like you'd expect every episode in this season would be, all the filler would be like this one, but like 10 times as good. And yeah, but instead we got like Indiana Jones for half the season. It's like, well, what are we doing here? But and then this is probably the biggest draw for me, where personally I prefer Ryloth over the Clone Conspiracy any day of the week. I just feel like they're better episodes, and I like the clone stuff. I like the, Chuchi, Senator Chuchi. Palpatine showed up. We had the clone bar. I don't know. It was interesting. It was on Coruscant, so it was pretty cool. But compared to season 1, which just had 4 like absolute bangers in here, this one was like not it was not nearly as good. It was like we had 5 filler episodes, and then we got 2 fantastic ones. Did I miss the Cody? I can't see because the thing. I put the Cody. Yeah, I honestly feel like the Clone Conspiracy is a little bit overrated. They're better episodes, bro. Just saying. Just saying, bro. Just saying. Sue me, but yeah. Good. So yeah, I mean, like, I'd put them best of the good ones, but they're not S tier, bro. They're not S tier. This one is one of those ones that should be absolute trash, but because they had that really heartfelt conversation between the 2 characters, I'd say it could get a good rating. But on this episode, I'm gonna be honest, Zilbeast. Yeah, again, this one and the Gungi episode. Probably saying his name wrong, and I sound like an idiot, but they're both the kind of thing where they should be really good. They're just not that good, I feel like. So yeah, both those are like here. Kind of like the Zilbeast one a little bit more, like those alien vibes, like xenomorph kind of things. But I don't know, not that good of an episode, all things considered. This one, I agree. This is definitely an S tier. Yeah, I could see it. Like, I don't know if I put it above the Cody one, but they're about toe and toe. They're both really good, so I could see it going either way. Them on the island was like kind of mid, not gonna lie. Better than some of these, but not that good either. I don't remember, for some reason I do not remember this episode to save my life. Like, I have no clue what happened in this one. I guess they experimented on Crosshair, but I do not remember that episode at all. So I'm just gonna say that one was probably good and put it at that, because I just like do not remember it at all. If anyone remembers what happens in season 2 episode 14, let me know, because I don't remember at all. I mean, I don't remember it, and yet somehow I knew the exact order of all these pictures, because I remember things like that, very visual guy, so it makes sense. See, I don't know, which one did Tech die, and I thought he died in the 15th episode, but that's like really all depends. Let me look up when he died, because like I gotta figure that out. That heavily alters where that goes. When did Tech die? Okay, so it's in the last episode. I didn't even realize it. For some reason I thought it happened in the one before. So this one was like really good, I'd say. One of the, I don't know if I'd go amazing, but it was really good for what it was. And then this one is like probably top 3. Yeah, like season 2 hits sometimes. It's funny because it's like we're looking at the amazing now. It's like, oh. So that's why they say season 2 is better. But then we look at the rest of the tier list, and it's just like, I don't know, man. Season 2, I don't know. But yeah, I would say it's probably the. Okay. So, for our actual top 10. Or not. Is this thing working? Okay. I think it is maybe. So, top 10. We're looking at... Are we back? Okay. Looks like it. Season 2, top 10 episodes are actually both seasons. I don't have the season 3 ones on here yet, but let's be honest, episode 1 from the new season would be like in the really good area. Episode 2 would be in the good. Episode 3 would be probably amazing. That was a really good episode, actually. So, yeah, no, season 3 has kind of been a banger so far, I'm not gonna lie. But for our top 10, how many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 10th place, gonna go with the pilot of season 1. Was a magnificent start to the show, and I really enjoyed the Jedi stuff. And that was really cool. 9th place is this one, the first part of the season 2 finale, which was really interesting. We got to see Krennic, we got to see Saw Gerrera, and it was not a bad episode. We got to see a cool little mission, like their last mission together, which was nice. Amazing. Our first one last tier, 8th place. Cad Bane. Honestly, not that great of an episode, but we get to see Cad Bane fighting. So if you ask me, from the Blue Bounty Hunter himself, I would have to say that is an S tier and one of the best in the show. Then in 7th place, we have the beginning of the season 1 finale, where we saw Crosshair kind of turn back to the good side. And it was a really good episode. Yeah, I just remember that one when it happened. I thought it was so good. And we had the other part of the finale of season 1 was not that good, but that one was really great. It really made me feel like the... Okay, so for this one, this was the season 1, beginning of the Ryloth arc. So basically 6th and 5th place are just the 2 Ryloth episodes, because personally I feel like that was some of the peak Bad Batch stuff right there. And I'm really a big fan of those episodes, actually. So, yeah, I'd definitely say those are both S tier. And I really enjoyed them. So, yeah, now we're going to put the Ryloth episodes there. Then in 4th place is actually Cad Bane's first appearance, which was already a great episode before he showed up, which is why I have that there. And that's kind of what I'm just going for with that one, honestly. I think most people would put this one this high because it is a really good episode. When like Crosshair catches up with a Bad Batch and all that's nice. Yep, and then 3rd place is the one where Tech dies, which was a beautiful way to end off the 2nd season. It really got me excited. I actually kind of was like maybe down to keep watching Bad Batch for a little while. Great episode, and his sacrifice was really well done, surprisingly. And the stuff afterwards when they capture Omega was pretty good too. Yep, and then 3rd place is the one where Tech dies, which was a beautiful way to end off the 2nd season. It really got me excited, actually. And then 2nd is the one with Crosshair and Mayday, because it was a beautiful episode as well. And even better, we got introduced to a new character for once, which I feel like is really cool and we don't see enough of in this show. And Crosshair finally turned completely by killing Lieutenant Nolan, which was awesome. First place, though, is the one with Cody and Crosshair, because that was a great episode. All the action was perfect. The battle droids were great. We got to see Cody and Crosshair, like the two best shows, or two of the best characters from, or I don't know. Crosshair is the best character from this show, and Cody is a really great character from Clone Wars, and one of the most cool appearances, surprise appearances we've seen in this show. So seeing them work together just like really worked, and the effort there, the collaborative awesomeness between the two forces of good and evil was truly masterful, and it's such a good episode. Wow, I love this show so much. I'm really glad I'm doing this right now. Yeah, no, that one was best one, number one, right there. There you go. So that's our top 10. That's our tier list. This is, yeah, no, I think season 3 will mostly be in the like good, really good section. I'm hoping if we look at these to technically see which season is better, we have one from each on the bottom tier. We have one from each on the second to worst tier. No, actually we have 2 season 1s here, so that's my bad. We have 2 season 1s. Then we have one from season 2 here. Then we have season 1, season 1, season 1, season 1, season 2. Not looking good for season 1 so far. Now in the good category, things are looking a little bit different because we've got season 2, season 2, season 2, season 2, seasons. Okay, so we have an absurd amount of season 2 that was in the